today I have something very interesting to share with you all. And those of you who are meeting me for the first time, hello, my name is Imran Baig. My core specialization is I look into people's handwriting to find out more about them. When I say more, more than what they know about themselves. And why do I do this? It's a simple focus. The idea is I teach handwriting analysis not to analyze people around you, but to your own self, because I believe the best of education anybody can have is education of self, because we are part of a world where we know everything about everything. In fact, kuch zyada hi malum hai hame. But when it comes to our own self, we have doubts, questions, and sometimes we underestimate ourselves, sometimes we overestimate ourselves. So today I have something very interesting to talk about you. And remember, every time I showcase a conversation with you, the topic is handwriting analysis, but the subject is you. Okay. So anything and everything I speak is about you, it's around you. So I may be the master in handwriting analysis, but I'm going to be using handwriting analysis to master the subject who you are. So this is towards self mastery. The biggest of realization I have is instead of you playing the role, listen to me very carefully. Instead of you playing the role, how many of you realize the role is playing you? Let me say this again. Did I not tell you? It's difficult for you to comprehend because it's a reality of life. It hits us hard. And this is what happened to me. The first time I got present to that, I resisted big time. I made myself very clear that no, I'm good. I do so many things, I'm at then. You know what? Instead of you playing the role is playing you. So let me give you an example to get this context right. Hey, some of you, the role you play is of a daughter-in-law. And the role of the daughter-in-law is so big compared to all the roles which you wrote down that everything takes a back seat, including your role as a daughter takes a backseat, including your role as a wife takes a backseat, because your role of a daughter-in-law, taking care of your in-laws, standing by the responsibilities and doing what is required to be done becomes so big that all the other roles takes a back step. Like all the wonderful mothers out there, love you so much. Thank you for being that amazing people. Now, one of the biggest acknowledgement is that no matter how much education and everything we get, our focus should be is that can we expand ourselves so that we make sure we do justice to every responsibility in our life? Because when you go back from this planet Earth, what will you go back and tell the Almighty there? Like you are a successful father only, or a successful mother only, or what is going to be written on our, the tombstone, right? And what is going to be written? Here lies the great father. And what about the other roles? Here lies a great employee who never took a leave because he was very bounded for his work. He was never there for the family functions. He never showed up for his own child's, PTA meeting. It's a great employee lying there. Are you with me on that? How do you want to be remembered? Because every time we attend sessions, every DMP, everything, I always hear questions on the chat bar. How can I make more money? How I can be more healthy? How I can the focus is only on one area of your life. Why so much one area? What about the other areas? I really wonder. Sometimes my internal conversation is that what will be my tombstone read? Just the date that I was born this day and this day I went away, or how will I be remembered? What is the legacy we are going to be leaving behind? A very hard-working man, and our kids are looking at to us with all the resentment. In fact, all the things which we deprive our children, they're looking for love outside of our family. They're looking for therapy outside of our family. They're taking help to build relationship with their own father. Are we working towards the world which is like that, or are you going to show up as a true human being? Are you all with me on that? Just be there. You don't have to speak anything. You don't have to do anything. You're not holding hands. You're not going to watch any TV. You're not going to look on the phone. No questions asked. Can you practice being with them? How many of you think this is going to be the most difficult thing you could ever do, right? How is it? I'm not supposed to say anything. No, I'm not supposed to be doing it. No, just be. Trust me when I say this. I have two wonderful boys. One is 6 years old, and the one's 11 years old. And one of my best practices is that I don't do much of your questions. I'm not even checking with them. I'm not asking how the school was now. I'm just being with them. And trust me, over a period of time, just you being with them, they will speak to you, share with you without you asking for it. Be with them. When was the last time you actually did this with anybody? With your wife, with your, because every time you sit down, you think there's an agenda to discuss. Are you with me on that? Or all the mother or the parents constantly teaching something to your child, or feeding something, or speaking to him, or teaching something, or trading something. Like, no, just be with him. That's all. Just do nothing. So I have everything defined for you. I can define that for everything there. And one of the roles which you need to really do is that in the entire day, make sure there's one thing which you do for yourself. Okay. I follow this rule called, 8:2. So if I'm doing 8 things for others, the 2 things I do for myself, no discount on it. If you're a daughter-in-law, do 8 things. Do it as your mother-in-law says, do it whatever your father-in-law says. Like whatever you do 8 things for others. But when it comes to the 2 things, no discount. Okay. So over to you now. So all my one role wonders, will you all commit to me to be wonders in all the roles, everybody? Because in Indian cricket team also, they're looking for all-rounders also. They don't want batters only. They don't want bowlers only. They want all-rounders. Even in your organization, they're looking for not just managerial role. They want somebody who's inspiring people, who is taking care of the targets, who is actually doing everything. सबको all-rounder ही चाहिए. But आप नहीं. एक wonder में बने हुए लगे हैं. You're going to be wonder in all the roles. Will you all do that for me? To learn more, click on the subscribe button and do make sure you hit the bell button so that you get notified next time I'm uploading a new video.